Good evening everyone and welcome to another Mech Merlin stream. Hopefully all of you guys are doing well tonight. And as you can see from the stream title down below, we are building another vintage inspired board similar to the AKB Ogre 2 that I built last time. This one's much larger though. This one is the 21XX. This is from Canon Keys, but it got sent to me through Alex Soto's up in Canada. Group buy started on June 20th and is running till July 20th, so we've got roughly 2 more weeks if you're interested in this. 715 bucks, available in either WKL or WK. You can choose between warm gray, black, and blue. Honestly, if I were picking between the three, I kind of like to stick with the vintage aesthetic, so I would pick warm gray, possibly blue. Let's see what comes in the box. Like I said earlier, I literally just picked up the box today, took off the tape, and I will be unboxing it live. Let's see, what else is in here? In the box, you have your 21XX keyboard case in your color of choice. You get a red aluminum plate, PCBs, main plus the F-row, a ribbon interconnect table, 5-volt solenoid, cable grommet, AKB bump-ons, a sticker, torque screws, and carrying case in microfiber cloth. In all honesty, I will preface this stream by saying this is a cool board to own, to have, but I personally would probably not buy it. But yeah, case specs, 5.5 degree typing angle, apparently 25 degrees on the F-row. That is ginormous. Good thing you don't press those very often. 3,900 grams unbuilt, 1.6 millimeter FR4 PCB, and you can buy extra PCBs, extra solenoids, extra F-row plate, and extra feet. So the group buy does come with a carrying case, but since this is a build stream, this is the best we got. A bubble wrapped case. Holy crap. Okay. I guess it's, there we go, 2 pieces. For all of you hot swap lovers there, you are out of luck. This is a soldered build. But here, I guess we can talk about this. As you guys can see, the F-row board is a separate PCB than the main board, and it's connected via ribbon cable. Oh, look, that's the bottom of the board. That's a place to put a sticker. It's a solid block right there. I did not see a solenoid though. F-row board. What's this? Oh, it's another set. Okay. So a third streamer will be able to build this. In the interest of time, I'm just going to take these stabilizers as they are. They feel like they're lubed. By whom? I do not know. But it will save me some time. All right. Let me just examine my solder joints and we can get to building. I think we are good. Okay, alright, we're gonna have to take apart Alex Otis's build. Okay, let us... I will keep the F row in place because I do want to type on this using the... There we go, that's the solenoid that I was seeing earlier. See that, guys? And look, even on Alex Otis's build, that connector is slanted. So that's a consistent, that's 2 out of 2. Let me look at that extra PCB just to see if it's slanted on that too. But 2 out of 2 have slanted connectors. Yeah, that one's actually on straight. So 2 out of 3 have slanted connectors. Let's see, it's just secured by 2 bolts. 2 bolts that... I did it! Got the solenoid out and looks like it's got 2 washers. 2 washers that go on the PCB side of things. Yep, that is correct. Alright, there we go. This better fit. Yay! Finally! This needs classic beige. I see both working. I see both working. So we shall... Is that enough clearance for it? Is that enough? Yes, it is. Good. It's enough clearance. That's a heavy board. Alright, let's put on some Shinbun. I think this would actually look pretty good with Shinbun on. Yeah. Okay. Sounds pretty tacky. I can feel that PCB bend. Probably shouldn't push too hard. Plateless for the win, right? Yeah, just know like the longer the plateless build is, the more chance... Oh, I should turn off my soldering iron. The longer it is, the more chances of it bending. Yeah, I guess I could have put the function keys over here, but then if I did that, I would have a harder time making sure that they're profile correct. But at the same time, I'm gonna have that same problem anyway, so you know, I'll make the best of it. Here, look, they got some, yeah, GMK ones. And this would probably be good, right? M1. Okay, gotta figure out this side now. So I'm going to grab it from GMK White and Black. The function keys are intact. Okay, function keys are intact, perfect. And a whole bunch of keys just fell on the floor. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, let's clean up a bit and we can do a typing test. Regular typing test. Alright everyone. This is the 21XX. On Canon keys currently on Group Buy. I've built it with completely plateless, which is your only option other than the F-row here. Built it with Durock Ultramarines and with PBT keycaps for the alphas, ABS keycaps for the bottom row of the function row, and the macro keys over here. But everything else is PBT. So here goes. Without solenoid, the first round. And now let's do it with the solenoid. Oh god, this is gonna be terrible. This is gonna be terrible. You won't even hear the keycaps. Oh my gosh, yeah. That's actually pretty annoying to my ears, but I noticed it's a more pleasant solenoid sound. I think it's because it has so much metal to get through, but it's still rather... Does the solenoid actually vibrate to the point where you feel it while you're typing? I can definitely feel it actuate when I type. Yeah, I can feel it vibrate the case, but it's not like disturbing. It's not like it's shaking. Yeah, I would not use the solenoid in my day-to-day life just because I do find it very annoying. Music to my ears, says Ladakern. Damn, that is soothing. PBT has a nice deepness. Yeah, it definitely sounds good with PBT. Glad you chose it, says Luca. Danny says, can we see the WPM? Sure. You know, typing test 3 with WPM. No, I screwed up. %86 accuracy. Sigh. I usually try to hit 90. 127 word per minute. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with this build. And I'm glad that I didn't choose a GMK set other than for these extra keys. Because I got to show off that this board, that at least this colorway, looks better. But anyway, I have been streaming for close to 4 hours. I am very, very tired. It's been a long day. and it's been a long stream, so I will give a few closing remarks and initial thoughts and opinions about this board. Number one, I really wish it was hot swap, especially a board of this size with all the soldering. You know, I am not opposed to soldering, but when you have to commit a long time to it, it gets old quick. If I wasn't streaming, I would have split this up into like probably done half the alphas first and then gone out for food or something like that. Other than that, it's a pretty simple build. The ribbon cable was pretty easy to install. That was probably the only difficult part, I would say. Pay very close attention to your layout, because if you guys were watching from the beginning, I got the Win keyless correct, but I forgot about this cross. So I actually put switches here, 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 and here, and I couldn't put the keyboard in. I like how the board sounds, especially the way that I built it with the nice PVD keycaps. But as I was saying earlier, I don't like the fact that it's going to be hard for me to come up with profile correct keycaps for both the double F row and the macro keys on the left. If you're already spending $715 on this board, what's another couple hundred, right? To like get the correct keycaps. At that point, you might as well just, you know, spend $1,000. I like the board, but would I buy it for myself? No, simply because I'm not into vintage aesthetics. But this is a board I can appreciate. If I was allowed to keep it, I would gladly display it on my shelf, but I would personally not go out and spend $700 on this. I think also, if you're gonna buy this board, make sure you get a USB cable that at least looks like this. Don't get like the straight ones that I normally use. It just doesn't do the board any justice in terms of aesthetics. Since you used to like vintage, yeah, since I used to like vintage, I know. It's like, I still appreciate it, but I wouldn't go out of my way to buy this. Like, I'd say even if this was $300, I personally wouldn't buy it, but I would still want it. It's beautiful, I can appreciate the beauty, but it is not my preference. Anyway, thanks guys for joining in. Group buy ends on July 20th, so you have 2 weeks more. But yeah, check it out once again if you guys are interested. Canon Keys ends July 20th. Overall, thumbs up from me. Thanks guys for watching this 4-hour stream. Once this gets to YouTube, I will condense it to 20 minutes. I'm gonna fast forward to all the soldering that I did. I'll go from there, hey guys, this is a new board, to jumping into, hey look, let's do a typing test. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. My next stream is this coming Tuesday. It'll be another board currently in group buy, the Echo, which is a split ortho keyboard, also ending on July 20th. So if you're interested in that, hope to see you guys next Tuesday. Alright everyone, have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you when I see you.